Yeah, Wizard of Oz. Yeah, it was a show developed by Alan Thicke, the talk show host.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I'm giving you an obituary mixed in with my sad story. So this guy's brother, we're on a sleepover, and he lets us smell his finger, and I'm like, whoa. First of all, it was a nasty smell. Because, you know, the guy also smelled
You don't know
cigarettes.
what you were smelling. Is that him or her?
I don't know if we were smelling actual vagina. Was it his smelly fingers? I don't know what. But if I could have a cartoon called Howard Stern, the High School Years, which actually I wrote several scripts for, one of the big scenes was me smelling this guy's finger in cartoon form. You know, and it was like the Holy Grail when he stuck out that finger, that middle finger, Robin. Like the Pope, you know, when you go.
That's right. He's letting you kiss his ring.
Yeah. And the two, like, I'm surprised he did, like, when we bent over to smell his finger, he like poke us in the fucking nose or something. You know what I mean? But this fucking guy's finger, I mean, and I remember it was nasty, and I was like kind of scared of pussy for a while. I was like, oh, you know, Jesus.
See, that was a bad thing.
It smells like this guy's finger. Who knows? And knowing this, you know, knowing what was going on, the shenanigans, he probably stuck his finger up his ass before he walked with me. So I'm going to get these two little dweebs to smell my ass finger. But anyway,
yeah, he was having a good time.
I thought this, you know, I didn't have an older brother or anything. I thought this guy was the coolest guy I ever saw. And I think I've told you this. This older brother guy, he had a tick. He had a tick.
Really? No, I don't remember that.
He had a facial tick. He'd do this thing where he'd like go.
Oh, one of those. Like a snorter.
He'd snort, and then his nose would like kind of.
It would go sideways.
And he would like twitch his head. I'll have to do this for you visually, but he'd go like that.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like a chicken. Like his fucking head would start twisting around.
Ooh.
And
so did he have some kind of Tourette's or something?
I don't know what the fuck this guy had, but I thought he was. So I said, that's my ticket to being cool. I'm going to be like this guy. So I remember, like, I started, like, when I go to school, I'd be like, you know, hey, man, yeah, you know, like that. I'd start shaking my head and going, and my nose would, you know, and nobody said anything, but I thought maybe I was getting a little acceptance with my new cool tick. Well, I go home, and I guess I was so used to doing it after a couple of days. I'm talking to my mother, and I go, yeah, you know, like that. My mother's like, what are you doing? What's going on? What are you making menace? I go, what? You're making menace. What is that? Making menace. That's right. Menace was some word that, you know, the Italian word that she used. Menace meant like, I guess like a facial tick, you know, menace.
Well,
go, what's menace
is like Dennis the Menace. You're doing something troublesome.
Not menace. Menace. Oh, no. It's a Yiddish word. Yeah, you menace.
It has nothing to do with menace?
Like MINNIS, menace. Like, you know, when people do weird shit, like with their bodies and stuff, you're making menace, evidently.
Whether you can help it or not.
That's right. Yeah. Like, oh, my father, mother, they used to make, everyone was making menace. Whenever they saw someone making menace, my father would come home and do impressions of people in the street. Like he'd go, I'm walking down the street. You got to see this guy. He's walking like this. He's making menace.
Oh, my God.
So when my mother saw I was making menace, you're making menace? What is that? What's wrong? I'm taking you over to Dr. Vidor. Well, she put a stop to my new facial tick. That was the end of it. She fucking told me it wasn't flying with her. And
you weren't trying to pick her up.
No, but I didn't realize I had slipped into my new tick. My tick was for school to look cool.
Oh, it was becoming a habit, and you didn't even know you were doing it.
Yeah. I was developing a situation. You're developing a situation. You don't have menace. She knew who I was doing. She knew what I was doing. She knew the guy with the menace.
Oh.
He makes menace. I don't want to say the guy's name.